If your person ran off with a third party and you're out of the picture, it wasn't supposed to go that way. That wasn't part of the plan. We're going to look at that energy. We're actually going to look at the energy of your person and the third party and why you being out of the mix has caused problems for them, okay? It's collective. Don't force it to fit. And if you want to book a personal, you can email me right on my TikTok page under my bio. And guys, this is my only page. I never reach out to you. There are a lot of scam accounts. Don't get scammed. Okay, let's get started. The cards are shuffled, cut, and cleared. Okay, so we're going to start with your person, the Hangman. Okay, so your person, I knew it, this energy. Your person's stuck where they are because you exited the game here. You walked away or you've gone no contact. You're trying to stay away from your person. And I say your person is semantics, guys. Don't get upset about that. Your ex, whatever you want to say. But they're stuck there. You weren't supposed to exit this game. And what you did was force these two to be together. And so now your person feels stuck. Hangman. This is the energy I was getting. And here's a third party. Judgment in reverse. This is a third party who ignorance is bliss. They're not, I mean, even if they see red flags, even if they know something's wrong, they're not going to say anything. They're just going to sweep it under the rug. They may even know your person's not happy, but they want to be there. So they're not going to take a step back and see what's really going on here. I'm going to tell you it's a mess already. Because now your person feels forced and stuck to be where they're at. Because you exited. Because you walked away. Good for you. See your person, Queen of Swords in reverse. Your person in a million years didn't expect you to stick up for yourself and walk away from this. Didn't expect you to start a healing journey and find yourself and look at the way you were being treated and say, yeah, I'm not good enough. You're not good enough. This isn't good enough. Never expected that. So you blindsided them and hence put them in a hangman position where they're stuck now with the third party. Here's the third party, Patriot Cop. See? The third parties know. So this is a thing. These third parties know they've inherited a cheater. This person's immature. They're just, love bombing and emotionally disconnected, don't want to be there. It's like dealing with a teenager. So they're not oblivious, but they don't go anywhere, right? Probably trauma bonded at this point. And here's your person like, this wasn't supposed to go this way. Like, now I feel stuck. Because it's way more interesting if your person's juggling two people and can kind of, feels like they can go back and forth. Here's your person. They're not sleeping very well and they're in a nightmare right now. They've created a nightmare for themselves. This is self-imposed incarceration, as far as I'm concerned. This is someone who creates their own nightmares. They sabotage everything good in their life. They make rash decisions. They ran over here thinking you would hang around so that they could just pick and choose who they wanted to be with and when, and you exited the game. And now they're stuck in a nightmare. Now they got nowhere to go. They got to line up some new supply, find a backup plan. Boo-hoo. The moon for the third party. So third party is just living in a web of this person's lies and deceptions and betrayals. And I mean, careful what you wish for. And by the way, if this is resonating for you, don't warn these third parties. It doesn't work. They're not going to believe you. They've already been indoctrinated that you're crazy and you're a psycho. They've already been told a whole shitload of lies about you. You know, how your person doesn't want anything to do with them and you won't leave them alone. And we all know the truth, right? This kind of energy is always the one trying to suck you back in. But these third parties aren't going to believe you. They're living in a whole web of lies just like you were. And they're going to have to find out on their own. That's their lesson. Let them have it. Here's your person. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, some of them may be broke. They got no money. There was no money where they went. They just feel like, yeah, it wasn't jackpot over there. And the grass turned out not to be greener. And now they're stuck because you were underestimated. Give yourself a congratulations if you walked away from this. Because the whole idea was to keep you stuck in this triangle. Some of these third parties, third party nine of Pentacles, may have a lot of money. They may have a lot of resources. They may still have a lot to give. They haven't been completely drained yet. And so this is this phase now. Your person stuck here, they're just going to start sucking the life out of what these third parties have, because now they don't have other options. And I just heard yet. Your person's going to start lining up a new victim, a side piece, someone on the side. I feel like if this is your reading, they've already tried to bring you back into the side position, right? And you haven't done it. Good for you. They're gonna, yeah. Once these third parties are drained, your person's gonna be out of there. Here's your person, Lovers in reverse. This just can't be made up. This is not a love affair. I don't care what you're seeing on social media. You shouldn't be looking, but if you are, listen, it's all optics. It's all highlight reels. It's all like, you know, press conference type deal, right? It's all sensationalism to give the illusion that your person is happy and made the right choice and they did the right thing by getting rid of you. And who cares what people think? But I'm telling you, there's not love over here. This is not why they're there. They're there for this, not for this, right? Lovers in reverse. Energy doesn't lie. Page of Swords. So these third parties are living not only with someone who's emotionally immature, but they're just immature in general. Their decisions, they don't listen to reason. You can't tell them anything. You can't correct them. I feel like this, if this is your person, these third parties are dealing with an energy like you can't even tell this person their shoe is untied and they'll get offended. And so they're dealing with that right now, because now they're basically not, they're the only plan. And this kind of toxic energy doesn't only like having one plan. They've got to have multiple plans and multiple escape routes. Here's your person. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not doing any work over there. This is like sitting on the couch, hand me the remote. I'm not putting any work into the relationship. I'm not putting any work into our life, the bills, nothing. This person wants to be catered to, your person. And that's what they're doing over there. They're just biding their time and getting, like they're, you know, they're stuck there. So they're going to wait it out till they find another option. They're looking for new grass. Here's a third party. Eight of Wands. For some of you, I'll tell you what, for some of you, these third parties may be reaching out to you. Maybe you are in contact. For some of you, I feel like these third parties may get to a point where they think the two of you are talking, or something feels wrong, right? So if the attention, if they're not getting attention, they're not getting love bombed, they're starting to feel devalued, they may reach out to you. Don't be surprised. I feel like these third parties are starting to, like, they're not going anywhere, but they're definitely like, what happened? Like the light switch went off. All of a sudden, this person can't stand me. You know, 2 months ago, I was the love of their life. That's the energy. And you know that energy, right? Because you've been through the same thing. This is, these kind of toxic energies do the same to everyone. Don't be surprised, some of you, if this third party reaches out in desperation. Here's your person, the High Priestess. So your person is very good at knowing. They've got intuition. Just because they're toxic doesn't mean they don't have intuition. They may not use it the right way, but they have it. And I feel like your person's beginning to realize that the days here are numbered, you're gone, and they need to start figuring out their plan B, C, and D. Here's a third party, the Hierophant in reverse. These third parties, like I said, they're getting signs and they're sweeping it under the rug. They may be seeing numbers. They may, just their intuition is telling them something's wrong. They don't feel right. They're feeling devalued and they're not paying attention. They sweep it under the rug. They ignore it. They justify it. They might even take the blame for it. Well, they're trauma bonded. And so they don't want to admit what their higher self already knows, that they just walked into a trap. Here's your person, King of Wands. I told you, this King of Wands can just be such player energy, very big ego, wants what they want, feel entitled, don't care about who they hurt. They're already looking for a backup plan. I knew it, because they didn't ever want to be just stuck with this third party. You walking away just fucked up the whole plan. It really did. Good for you. Congratulations. And here's the third party, Three Cups in reverse. They're gonna get cheated on. They may They may already have a feeling that they even know who it is. Like there's someone in the energy that's not feeling right. It can't be made up, guys. They're about to go through the same cycle you went, and don't be surprised if they reach out. But yeah, good thing you got out of there, because you fucked it all up. I hope you guys have a great